Hey everybody, it's Harry from Dilbertesque BBQ, the YouTube channel that teaches you how to master barbecue so you can spread barbecue love. As you guys already know, I have a lot of smokers and grills crammed into my small Los Angeles backyard, and I don't have any room for a large offset smoker. I've been able to satisfy my itch to cook on offsets by cooking on the pits belonging to my many barbecue buddies. Today I'm at the unboxing of a brand new 500-gallon offset smoker, custom built for Winnie, a smoke queen barbecue. And she's one of my YouTube subscribers and Patreons. Come join me on this episode as I show you how she unboxes it and does the first initial burn-in on a brand new spanking 500-gallon offset pit.
I'm a smoker. Yes, you heard me right. I love to smoke meats, that is. This is my 500-gallon smoker. And why do I have this on the side of my house? Well, because I love to spread barbecue love. So I started barbecuing for my family and friends, and the first brisket that came out was terrible. Actually, we bought the Kamado grill and we didn't know how to use it. We were grilling some steaks and we actually overcharred it. We basically burnt it. It wasn't until later on when I found some YouTube videos on how to cook a brisket, how to smoke meats, that I learned how to perfect my method of smoking. And you know, the Kamado grill, I can only do one, maybe two briskets at a time. It's not enough. I started selling, and you know, I sold out every weekend. So I decided to scale up, got 2 Traegers, and even that I couldn't keep up with my demand. So now I have the 500-gallon offset smoker that was custom built for me. The name of my business is called Smoke Queen BBQ, and because my husband says I'm the smoke queen, I don't know why. So my message for women who are trying to get into barbecue is to do it. And you can kick pork butt, because women are great chefs, great cooks, we're great mothers, and we can do anything we want. And this is nothing for me, because I know that, you know, the sky is the limit for women. I love to eat meat. There's no question about it. I love to, I would consider myself a meat connoisseur. I'm a snob, I'm a fatty. I love steaks, medium rare, ribeye all day long, Wagyu, A5, even, and especially brisket. Well, I like to cook the stuff I like to eat. So whatever I cook, it's the stuff that I enjoy eating. I feel that ribs are very interactive. You know, you have to use your hands to eat. Beef ribs, pork ribs, they pull the flavor of the seasoning really well, and it's so flavorful. They say the best part of the meat is by the bone, and that's why I love to eat.
Excellent. Last question is, what makes you happy, Winnie?
Okay, what really makes me happy is when I'm in that pursuit of perfection, whatever it is, whether it is smoking brisket, smoking ribs, pork butts, or even making like my grandma's chicken recipe. What really makes me happy is when I keep on trying, and finally that one moment that I get it just perfect, that just makes all that endeavor worthwhile. So this is a 500-gallon offset smoker. It's made from a repurposed propane tank. So this used to hold 500 gallons of propane. It's great for the environment, because otherwise this would be in the landfill. So we repurposed it, and we're cooking awesome meats in it. So SG Metalworks, Shane Gonzalez, he was the one that built this for me. I had everything customized for me. He knows that I'm short, so he made it as low as possible. He knows that, you know, I don't have as much muscles as other men, so he built a counterweight. It's he told me it's filled with sand in here, so when I lift it up, that counterweight helps me open the door. So inside, there's 2 shelves. So there's a top rack and a bottom rack. So when I'm doing brisket, we're gonna take the top rack off, because you can't put anything on top of the brisket. It will inhibit the bark formation. I think we could do 3 rows of briskets in here. we're not doing briskets, we can do sausage, beef ribs, pork ribs, chicken, pork butts. He also put something here which shows his level of competency. He put water pans in here, a little shelving to put the pans, so then the meats don't dry out as fast.
So that means this water pan, the water in the water.
Yes,
pan.
so these are pans that he built the shelves in here, so we could place these water pans in here. So whenever we're smoking any types of meat, we add water in there so that it doesn't dry out meat as fast. And also because this is going to be a hot spot, so that I think that water will help with the bark formation, help the bark form evenly. He also put two thermometers. So he actually loaded me up with 6 thermometers total. These Tele-True thermometers are pretty expensive. So a custom logo here for me too, because I'm the smoke queen. He also put locks on here for when we're traveling, so the door doesn't fly open since there's a counterweight here. Another thing he did was make the stack collapsible, so when we're traveling we can just tilt it down. We selected an insulated firebox. We talked about having it fully insulated with fiber inside or something inside. I don't know what usually they put. Or just having air inside, air as an insulator. So this is a semi-insulated firebox. So inside this 36-inch box is a 24-inch. You can see that there's the welding seam right here. In this firebox, he made it as long as he could so that there's more distance from the fire to the meat. He also added this special vent here for better control of the draw. So if I wanted to kill the fire, shut this off. So I also spoke to other builders. They said that, you could do 2 wheels. But Shane told me, with a 500-gallon, with the things I want on it, he highly recommended the 4 wheels, the 2 double axles. The double axle is for weight distribution and stability on the freeway. So here we have the Santa Maria grill. It's not as popular throughout the country as it is in California, originating in Santa Maria, California. It's pretty much a direct heat grill. The great thing about this is you can adjust the heat that you want or the temperature that you want your meats to be in. It has a little wheel contraption. And I can adjust the temperature I want the meats or the proteins to cook at. Another thing I asked him to make is a prep table, because when we do pop-ups, we really need the table space to set up, to cut meats, to have all the plates and shaping dishes. So he built me this custom burnt wood tabletop, and then underneath it we made it a storage box.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's
okay,
heavy.
it's very heavy.
Yes, it's
very
heavy.
Yeah.
So here we can store wood, we can store supplies, anything that we need when we're at a pop-up. Yes. So this paint, I went and chose this custom paint. I wanted it to be a little bit rose gold, a little bit copper, because I see that, a lot of smokers are very manly and very masculine. I wanted to put a touch of femininity into it and express me as a smoke queen. So you'll notice my pit is a little bit different and unusual. Traditionally, the firebox would be on the right of the pit if you're standing and facing it, and the stack would be on the left, which meant that if it's on a trailer, it would be on the other side of the trailer, because the firebox has to be on the end of the trailer. But we decided to flip it and put the firebox on the left and the stack on the right, because when we do pop-ups, if we want to, we can pull up to the curb and we can access the doors directly off the curb and serve our customers right away, as opposed to walking around on the outside to the other side of the trailer.
Excellent.
I'm sure you're wondering how I'm going to tow this. Well, I have a plan. Initially, I'm going to rent a truck for the times that we are traveling, and if I find that we're doing it more often, we'll get a truck to do it. Just because I'm petite doesn't mean that I'm not going to tow this around all over the country, because you know I will one day. And there's nothing that's gonna stop me when I put my mind into doing whatever I want to do. Smoke Queen is coming to a contest or city near you. Watch out.